I'm Liera and I'm a mom. I am the oldest of 5 and I never thought that I wanted to have kids. I just was very scared about having my own kids. Like they just seemed like a lot and I didn't think I'd ever be ready. Until one day I woke up and I was. I knew that being a mom was like the thing that I had to do. It was part of my identity and I couldn't see a life not experiencing motherhood. And the first time I got pregnant, I think I was almost like 8 weeks and I sadly had miscarried. I kind of did a number on myself. Like I knew I wanted to try again, but I hyper focused on the trying again and not the truly feeling the feelings of miscarrying. I think I got to my point of healing when I was able to share it with more people, realizing that there were a lot of other women that had similar stories. And when I did get pregnant my second time, I was a mess. I was so insecure. All of the what ifs are creeping in. I did like a Google search, like pregnancy support, Black, 44067, like covered my bases, like who's close, who I can identify with me culturally, and who can support me through my pregnancy journey. Birthing Beautiful Communities came up and I could not have asked for something better to sort of fall in my lap. Once I got paired with a doula, I sort of just expressed everything. I expressed my fear of getting pregnant again, my lack of communication when it came to me going through miscarriage, if I was even gonna be a fit for BBC, was I taking anything away from somebody else, like all of the things. And she was just kind of like, take a deep breath and let's just start at the beginning. The special role that a doula plays addresses not only your pregnancy journey and your postpartum journey, but it also touches on like what some social support is that you may need. My doula stayed with us till my son's first birthday. And when she would come over, we would talk about everything. And she'd always be like, well, how's work going? What are you up to? I just explained like this, trying to balance motherhood and work and all of the things being a challenge. And, we were talking about Birthing Beautiful Communities, and she just mentioned, we have this really great advancement team. And I saw Chantel Taubert on LinkedIn, and I was like, hey, I am a big fan. I was a previous client. I'm also a professional fundraiser, and I'm volunteering on behalf of this organization. I'd love to get coffee or breakfast with you if you have time. We just had a really great conversation about the work the organization's doing, and she's a mom too, and so we got to just like riff off of our motherhood journeys, but know that kind of like at the core of it was Birthing Beautiful Communities. And so after that, like we started talking about what a corporate gift officer, corporate partnerships role could look like, and now the rest is history. I started in September of 2024. I am a mom and I am the Director of Corporate Partnerships at Birthing Beautiful Communities. Birthing Beautiful Communities exists to provide pregnancy support for women that are at most risk for infant mortality rates or maternal mortality rates. They do this through addressing social support determinants through a lot of different programs that help address different needs that there might be for that person, all in the efforts of avoiding poor birth outcomes. It started as a grassroots effort, a sisterhood of women that came together to address the maternal mortality rates and infant mortality rates amongst Black women and families. It can be expensive to make sure a client has what they need, but it is an expense that is totally worth it. That being said, we heavily rely on our partners and our supporters and organizations like the Cleveland Foundation to help us bring our mission to life. Without them, we cannot do it. When you have organizations like Birthing Beautiful Communities that are saying, we see the statistic, we hate it too, but here's what we're gonna do to address it, it makes you feel like you're not the only one that cares about your baby surviving or yourself surviving.
Say hi, I'm Theo.
I'm Theo.
Pretty good.
It's really good.